So, to get started, could you maybe give a little summary of the book so that people can follow along with the conversation if they haven't picked it up yet?
Yeah, what is the book about? And the book is about in part, my journey with my father, Leonard Nimoy. I was 10 years old when Star Trek went on the air and our lives changed dramatically. I had a very complicated relationship with my dad in that when I was a kid, I had trouble relating to him because he came from the streets of Boston, an immigrant neighborhood. His parents were Russian immigrants. They came from Ukraine actually, but they considered themselves Russian. He was a hustler. He was not an academic. He was all about trying to get ahead and make money. And he came out to Hollywood with no help or support. His parents did not want him to become an actor, they wanted him to become a doctor or a lawyer. And his whole focus was on hustling and breaking through in his career, even though he magically, 7 years after he got to LA, had a family of four to support. But the family was not his priority. And I had a lot of trouble relating to him as a kid, even though we had some outings together. We were just not connecting at all. He never really had a childhood. He really never hung out with me. He never knew what my interests were. He was always focused on other things. And then by the time I became a teenager and later, and he was full on into his alcoholism, which he admitted to his co star Bill Shatner in an interview, and I was very much into my marijuana habit. We had a lot of conflict between the two of us intermittently, which was, I think, exacerbated by our addiction issues. I was always proud of my dad, it was a great ride being his son because of many of his successes. But we had a lot of trouble until we finally got into 12-step recovery and were able to reconcile with one another.